everybody. Just checking in tonight. Hope everybody's doing good. Went to the beach and got entirely too much sun. So just trying to fit this in before it gets too late, because I'm sure I'm probably going to be ready to get some rest in an hour or two from now. I didn't take any pictures today. Just kind of spur of the moment. I just went for an hour or so. Get out of the house a little bit. I don't know. My name's Laura, and not sure what I want to talk about tonight. Maybe we'll talk about roommates tonight. Whether that be whoever you live with. It's a lot. It takes a lot of patience. Me personally, I would prefer not to have any. While I appreciate the help, I very much like my alone time and not just getting randomly attacked by roommates when they're in bad moods for no reason at all, just because they're in bad moods. So I'm learning when someone approaches you like that, what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to pretend they're not even talking. I'm actually going to not even say anything back. I'm going to give them no energy. That's my new strategy. Not like they're not even talking until they just wander off. Ice. Hold on, I think there's something on my screen. Back, there was something on my screen. So, anyway, hope you guys are doing good. And yeah, tonight's gonna be family and roommates and drama. All right, let's see how Most High tells us to handle that situation. Thank you, God, spirits, guides, ancestors, angels, all my guides. Please tell me how to let the collective know how we can handle that type of energy, random attacks. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Thank you, God. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Mother Earth. I had a beautiful day outside today. Witching Hour Oracles. And my cat tarot, my little favorite tarot deck. I almost went to the flea market today that I got it at because I was out that direction, but I didn't. So I decided just to go to the beach and come back so I could relax. And I don't like when 2 comes out like that. Let's see. What else? As usual, I see that my shorts are getting a lot of views, but my actual videos, my full-length videos are not. I don't know how to correct that, and I don't know why that is happening. I'm glad to be getting views at all, but I would like for people to watch my videos and like my videos and or share my videos and subscribe to my channel. So that, say hey, drop a city or town you're in, or wherever you are in the world, and let's start getting to know each other a little bit. You know, it's the whole point of this. It's not for me to just sit up here and babble. Is that a word? I don't know. But anyway, it's to build a community, to help each other, like with random things that are going on in the world and stuff, okay? Start saying hi. I'm not gonna bite. I can't do the screen. I can't do it, or I might. Oh, I gotta lighten up the mood somehow, because whoa, whoa, whoa. These people out here are a trip. I just want my own place, like really soon, please. Putting it out there, just really soon. Oh, I need my own space where I can listen to music and cook and just walk around my home and have nobody barking at me. Just all I do is come home and stay in my room. I just want peace and sanctuary. That's all I want. So easy. Those people aren't hurting me, lying to me, stealing from me, attacking me, taking stuff from me and acting like buttholes. I mean, just an equal give and take, which I haven't found yet. So I just want my own space. My own space. That's not true. I lived with my older sister and her husband for a little bit, and they were awesome. We got along great. None of that weird stuff. It was really worked out well. But I wanted to give them their own. I wanted to give them their own privacy and stuff, so I didn't stay there long. But it was nice. I mean, it was fun while I was there. Great roommates. Okay. Okay, dokie. We have the Hanged Man. We have 2 of Wands. We have 8 of Swords. We have 9 of Pentacles. We have the Lovers, and we have 5 of Swords for our cards. Okay. Then we have Seasons of the Witch, honoring cycles, and the Witching Hour, favorable circumstances. Okay. This card's pretty with the wolf. I like it. I don't know if you can see. Oh gosh, the light. I don't know. Whatever. There. It's cute. Okay. Okay. Great cards. So I'll read them again. The Hanged Man, 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and 5 of Swords. This reading is about negative roommates, family, lovers, children. Children you can't, well, you can do something about it. You can't necessarily separate, but let's say, we're gonna leave it like that, right? You'll just figure it out. Okay, so the Hanged Man is surrender, sacrifice, a need to view situations from a different perspective, wait patiently, things need a new perspective, remain calm, remain calm. Remember when I said what my new tactic until I get to where I want to be is 0, ice them out. For me, ice them out. That way I don't sit there and argue. I don't let it get to me. I realize it's them, it's their low vibration. Don't even respond, walk away, shut the door, done. Okay. I know sometimes you can be in bad situations and like domestic violence situations and things like that, which I've also experienced. And at that point, it's hard to go walk away and shut the door because they're probably going to break it down, possibly, or try to. Even then, the best option is to try to remain calm. You don't want to make things escalate. So just sit there. It's a horrible situation. Been there, done that. I feel for you. I'm sorry if that's what you're dealing with. The best thing to do is remain calm so that you don't get it. You don't make things any worse. Okay, not just in that situation, but anything where people are coming at you. Remain calm. 2 of Wands, planning, decision making, anticipating new opportunities, explore possibilities, take a first step, and pursue one's goals. Then we have the 8 of Swords, which represents feeling trapped, restricted or isolated, negative thought patterns, potential to break free. I'm going to break this all down, just giving you the quick meanings of the cards. This is how I help myself learn too. Nine of Pentacles is achieving success, independence, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and self-reliance. You're going to see how this all came together. I mean, I love doing these because when I put something out there, the cards just reflect. Okay, thank you, God. Nine of Pentacles, okay, I think I already read that. Achieving success, independence, enjoying fruits of your labor, self-reliance. The Lovers is relationships, choices related to love and harmony, moral or ethical crossroads requiring decisions. Five of Swords is conflict, betrayal. Conflict and betrayal. Put your own interests first, sometimes even at the expense of others. Okay, great cards. So here's what the message that I channeled today for all of us. Okay, surrender to your situation. View all perspectives. Stay calm. Make a choice. Plan. Explore options. Take the first step. You are feeling trapped, but you have the potential to break free. Make a choice to achieve success by being self-reliant. You are at a crossroads with your loved ones due to moral and ethical problems. This requires a decision. You are feeling betrayed. Put your own interest at first, even at the expense of others. Okay? In my situation, I just make a plan, which I'm already doing, which I've done many times before. I have had to make decisions to pack up cars and leave people multiple times after exhausting all possibilities, and things just weren't changing. So you have to make a decision at the expense of others, because who's most important at that moment and at all moments is you. Some people find that selfish, but if you've tried time and time again and things aren't changing, excuse me, my allergies today. At that point, you either stay and continue the cycle of toxicity, which will just end up in terrible situations, or you make the decision to change it. Excuse me. I suggest you make the decision to change it. People are going to be unhappy about it. They're going to call you every name in the book, but it doesn't matter. If you've tried everything that you know how to try and you feel like things aren't changing, you have no other option. Make your plan. Start looking for places. Start saving your money. Do all the things that you need to do to change your situation. That's how we deal with things, okay? Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Love it when the cards come together. Okay. Our oracles are Season of the Witch. Seasons of the Witch. Honoring cycles, letting go of control, embracing the season you're in, repeating cycles. Okay, let's see what it says. Life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns. The earth uses the seasons to beautifully illustrate the cycles we all face in life. The seasons all remind us that everything has its challenges, no matter how beautiful it is or how much joy it brings. Equally, even the roughest times offer lessons, even if subtle or small. Spring bursts with color and beauty, but also comes with its fair share of wind and stormy days. Summer provides a bounty of fresh fruits and vegetables, but may be hot and often very dry or humid. Fall is cooler and rich with jewel-toned leaves, but eventually those leaves fall, and winter brings about cozy days. But wintry weather can be challenging, even dangerous. Everyone faces obstacles. Even the most cosmically connected person has trials. Yeah, sometimes more so. This card guides you to learn to embrace the cycle you're in without trying to change anything. You are here for a reason. Ask yourself, how can I release control of what's detrimental in my situation? This is excellent. Wow. How can I release control of what's detrimental in my situation? What positive elements within my control can I focus on instead? If you keep finding yourself in negative situations, pulling this card is a clear sign that you are failing to learn the lessons from the phase of your life. Yep. Yeah. You'll keep getting the same people, the same positions, the same house, the same, until you figure out, until you go within and you figure out why you're attracting it, or what you're doing in the situations where you're not changing it, even down to responses. Maybe you need to change your response. That's what I'm learning. And I'm also learning that you're in every place for a reason. Sometimes even just to learn how to get through those situations. It's not that you may never experience them again, but you'll experience them with more knowledge and wisdom and more personal control and emotional maturity. I don't let it get, I mean, it's always going to get to you when people like randomly aggravate you for no reason. But if you learn where it's coming from, you can transmute it like really quickly. Just put it back on them. Just take that negative energy they're throwing out and this is right back at you. Mirror it. Okay. You'll continue to stay here as long as is needed for you to understand and grow. Continuing to date the same negative type, failing to speak up for yourself and letting others disregard your boundaries, facing financial ruin immediately after a period of wealth, or finding your best intentions are always misunderstood are all signs of stagnation. There's a time to speak up. You should always speak up. You shouldn't speak up in a time of heightened tempers, because you could potentially push a person, over the edge. So I would say let the situation cool down before you talk about your boundaries. Okay. But you definitely should have boundaries. And if the person isn't meeting your boundaries, then you need to pack up your bag, make a plan, and get out. And go somewhere where people respect your boundaries. Or you can just not have to worry about it. If you spend time by yourself, you won't have to worry about that either way. Similarly, if your circumstances are favorable now, reflect upon the choices that have brought you to this point. How can you strengthen in these areas to ensure more happy cycles in the future? Are there any ways you may be blocking yourself from experiencing more consistent joy? And it says here, we have a companion card because we pulled the Witching Hour, and it says here, companion cards to go along with Seasons of the Witch are the Witching Hour, which is right here. You are in or about to enter a cycle of growth and abundance. Yeah. Good luck. Positive sign for new endeavors. Oh my gosh, yay! Yes. My own place. New car. Okay, that's great. Okay, so then we'll read the Witching Hour. It's a good reading, guys. The Witching Hour. Keywords: wish card, true intent, manifestation, favorable circumstances. The Witching Hour card is perhaps the most positive and powerful card in the deck and represents extreme happiness and things coming together in a magical way. Yay! This card means the circumstances are highly favorable for your question and situation. You can see the energy of the Witching Hour manifesting in an increase of finances. Yay! Taking the next step in a relationship. Yes! Getting a better job. Finding the perfect house. finding the perfect house, find all of it actually, and any other number of desirable outcomes related to your questions. Additionally, this card is confirmation that your spiritual work is paying off. You are learning and integrating lessons well. Your skills are coming together to create true and pure magic. The universe sees this and will reward your efforts. You are entering into a time of increased manifestation power and should use this time wisely. Define your goals and put them into action from a place of clarity and deep understanding of your desires. Wonderful. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so good, you guys. So you're going to make it through. You know, we're all going to make it through. Let's clear out any negative energy. We're all going to make it through. We're going to make it through these tough times. We're going to make it through tough relationships. And manifest something great. We have good stuff coming in. We got money, relationships. We got homes. We got jobs. Oh, thank goodness. I am so ready. Keep up with your spiritual work. Keep praying. Keep meditating. Keep being grateful for the things that you have right now, even if they're not perfect. It's what I have to do, because I know I'm put in these places to just be able to take the next steps to positive actions, and that is through learning, healing, changing the way we react to things, changing our mindsets to be like, oh, this is horrible, oh my gosh, I'm the worst. It feels like the worst at the moment. It really does. I get it. But if you keep working and you make changes to not keep attracting those same things, which all comes from what? Inner work and healing, praying, meditating, finding your spiritual guides, art, nature, all the things to help you become more healed from the inner child all the way up. And that's how you start bringing good things towards you, because you're what's the word? You're going up in levels of healing. So you got to go through them all. You got to go through them all. That's why we're here. It's a classroom to learn, to help change family patterns, so that the next generation of kids come up with higher vibrations from a happier family life, because you're healing. When you heal, you help the next. You help your child. You help your grandchild. They help their child. It grows. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. And, when you're in a situation where people are not being the kindest to you, like even your parents and stuff, you never know what you being there may do for them. Just maybe they'll recognize that they weren't being the greatest people at the moment. And then that would be their lesson. Okay. Only the Most High knows all the reasons behind it, So, great reading. If you're dealing with this, good luck. If nobody's told you they love you, I love you. I've felt many times like there's no one there for me, but guess what? There is, because you always have your higher power, and so you're never alone. First of all, you just have to pray and meditate and stuff. And now you have me, and I have you. If we start chatting, so say hi, okay? You're not alone. You're not alone. We all face these problems. Well, not all of us, but we do. If you're watching this, okay. So have a good weekend. That was great. I loved it. Okay, made me feel better. Actually, you know, me being up here isn't just helping you guys, which I hope it is. Not saying I am. It may not be, but it helps me because I get to talk about things, and then I get to channel messages to deal with it. It's really great. I feel better. Okay, have a good weekend. I got way too much sun. I'm pretty wiped out. I'm gonna relax now and snack. I feel like snacking. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Like it if you like it if you like it. Share it. Subscribe. It's Laura. Bye.